Right, so welcome back. Today I was in the pine shop. I went down and picked up this wee padlock. Didn't realise till I got home, but it's actually a warded padlock. And I'd planned to do an out of the packet picking with it. But I thought that might be a wee bit boring just by itself. So if all goes well and smoothly, I'll do a gutting on it too, and see how it operates inside. So there it is there. That's the keys, and I have a set of worded keys, and I think this is pretty much the idea what these are for. So as far as more, you match up the biggest one that you can sort of fit, and you just go through them all. So start with that one, put it to the back, give it a turn. Sort of something wants to happen there, but nothing. Try it. Oh, there we go. It's open. So show you that again. In fact, I'll try something else. I'll see if this double-ended one works. So put it in, right to the back, turn it, and there you go. She pops open. And then also you should note that like wee plate on the front seems to twist around with it. That's the profile of the key there. Just put it in, turn the key, and it works. And then turn it back to open it. So now for the interesting bit. Get those out of the way. Shouldn't be doing that again. Take this like that. Lock it up in the vise, and if I can just pull this off. There we go. Appears to have been held in by a wee indent either side there. Sticks into that, just a bit of a soft bump. So got the Dremel here sitting ready, and I'm going to cut these wee studs off and see what that does. So safety glasses on just to be safe, and here we go. Yes, we've got in. It's just now a case of working the screwdriver out and prying this base plate off, and there you go. So that's the base plate then that was stamped on. And also what's flown out there is the spring, so that's obviously the retention spring for the locking cam here. So let's see, where to set my tweezers. We are there. So as you can see, it just looks like this wee spinny plate then just sits on top. Set that up there. So as you can see there's the different wards. Let's put that in, and you know it's letting the key turn right there. And it's not getting caught. Right down to the bottom. And let's see if I can get this plate off too. And then we'll see what else happens from there. Right, so I was fighting with that one there, and I just ended up, the best option was to grind the excess off the top of these again. So it's starting to give now. Oh, there it goes. So we're down to the next one, and let's see, can I get that off? Here we go, lamination number 2, and sorry, I'm just trying to look here and see if there's anything else interesting. I don't think so. There seems to be, if you can see that, a secondary hole. So this is obviously the one that the locking part of the shank goes to, and you can see there's a plate, seems to stop this just from punching the whole way through. Well, in fact, just locked it up again there, but you can see right there the dead spot. So I'll see if I can get this one off and get us through to what will be effectively the first ward. Let me just take the key, see if I can get the shackled open. There we go. It's open again, so I'll try and see if I can get right down to the actual mechanism here that's being pulled. So I'll take this one off, let you see the first ward, and then I'll see if I can get right the whole way down to the bottom. So I just managed to pry this off again. It's just a case of finding some leverage and using an old screwdriver you don't mind wrecking, and seeing then if we can pop this off. There we go, so that's next plate off, and this appears to be our first ward. Don't quite know why it would be cut out like that. Maybe it's to save material between it. Or in fact, actually that's for the wards, isn't it? That'll probably be, yeah, that's where the first, so let me see if you can see that. That's where the key sits. So there you go, there's your cutout. There's your cutout. It goes down into this chamber and it turns, and it's then it's not obstructed by this. That's the next ward. So I'll go down, take that off, and I'll bring it back in. So that's the next layer off. And then you can see here that there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So, you know, this one's 4 spacers thick before you hit your next ward. So that's obviously how they're designing the key spacings, you know, so that then they can make it for, you know, make different keys with different wards to work. So first ward down, and I'll bring it back in once I get a bit further and we can see a bit more of what's going on inside. Right, so I managed to get 3 of the 4 rivets out, so hopefully I should be able to sort of show you then the rest of this. So move that one out of the way, that's just a spacer, another spacer, and then this brings us on to the next ward, and then again onto, what's that, 1, 2 more spacers, and then rather large ward, and then 1 more, and this must be the retention then for this, for the shackle. So not entirely sure if I can show you this next piece. I should be able to. In fact, I'll come back after I get I'll take the shackle out or something. In fact, no, there we go. Come on, get there. Might be able to wiggle this off. Yeah, there you go. So got that off nice and easy. And then that was the retention then for the shackle. Then the next ward. Then again another just completely round opening. So just a spacer, and here is the spring. So from this here, then it would appear that what's happening is you put the key in, it's bypassing all the wards. It's sitting in that wee bowl at the bottom with this nice sort of curved bit here, and then it must just be pulling this single arm spring back, which as you can see moves over. That's being pulled out of the keep here, and then the spring that was seen earlier is shutting the lock up. So there you go. Let's see if I can retrieve those. So if I open that up, there's that, and then that's the top plate. So that's how a warded padlock works. Thanks for watching. Cheerio. So I just wanted to come back to show you just actually how these then work. In the case of this one, with there only being one like catch, so to speak, on this here, you only need to pull one. I know that some of these warded locks work with the same mechanism here, and then the idea would be you would put in, like, let's see if I can get a hold of it, one of the double ones, and then once you turn it, one side would pull one arm in, the other side would pull the other arm in, and that's, you know, if it had the double locking mechanism. But these warded keys then, they work because obviously all you're doing is you're coming in, you're bypassing all the wards, and you're coming and you're just turning that there and catching the locking mechanism. So at least in the case of this one, anyway, if you could just get anything down, you know, to pull over that wee mechanism there, you could open the lock. But there you go, that's how a warded padlock works. Thanks so much.